today's society, any one of these young men could be Trayvon Martin. Listen as they weigh in on the verdict. How did you feel when you heard the verdict?
Um, I was speechless when I heard the verdict. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't want to feel any type of way right then and there. Later on, I began to feel sad and then angry. And that's how I felt.
When I first heard the verdict, I kind of got scared because I thought about, that could be me. That could happen to any of my friends. That could happen to, somebody that I'm close to, and it kind of made me worried, at the time. So.
When I heard the verdict, I actually wasn't surprised, but at the same time, I was surprised, and I felt like it should have been the opposite way, but that just goes to show you the type of world that we live in today.
When I first heard it, I was one out of the many people that was shocked about it, because I feel if you're gonna go through a case, and this one being that long and going through all that evidence and stuff, I feel that somebody should have at least gotten some type of punishment. And I felt like the case was just dropped and it was a nothing.
What does that say, if anything, about your future?
I feel like it says that we should become more involved in what's going on in the world. We should stay in tune into the news, into different things that are going on, so we can all voice our opinion.
My future, it really tells me that I need to educate myself more, especially, as in the, judicial system, and all that, just to know how, things are run with them,
It just shows and says how much harder it is to be a young black male and to wear a hoodie walking down the street.
It says a lot for me because I'm African American. That could have been me or any one of my friends being in that situation, and I have to stay as vigilant in my society and know what's going on, and just better myself so I can make sure it doesn't happen to me.
Do you think there's anything that can be done to change things?
I think that people should do more background research when they're giving someone authority. Having too much authority could mess with somebody's mind and make them feel like they could do whatever they want when they can't.
Do I think that there's anything that can be done to change things? I feel like as long as people stand strong in what they believe in certain situations, as long as we, are strong in how we deal with them, and that can change something about those situations.
I do believe there are things that can be done, like people can learn more about the judicial system and figure out how to be more effective in making changes and speak out more.
I believe as long as a unit we stay strong as one person, and instead of just talking, take action and do something about it. Don't just sit there and talk about, oh, this could have been that could have been this. Go out and make a difference by voting or something like that.
What will you do to be a part of the change?
I would definitely voice my opinion more and try to get everyone that's around me, no matter what race you are, to become one as a union.
I'm in a group that makes positive music. And besides the music, if we, serve as, figures, in our youth, that they could look up to, that can change the way, certain children act or certain kids act, when it comes to certain things.
What I would do, I'll continue to do what I do now, keep making positive music and try to reach out to the youth and let them know that there are other things they can do to still be a good person.
I feel what we do, the Famous Boys, is changing because we help change music-wise, because music plays a very important role in teens' lives, and sometimes music reaches teens before their parents. So I feel we're giving a breath of fresh air to teens music-wise, and hopefully our music will help them change and be better
I would say that you should let go and let God deal with it.
Take the time out to relax and understand what happened. Don't put it on race. Don't put it on the color of our skin. Think about what really happened and how the situation ended the way it did. So just think about what happened and then take action.
I would say not to go out and start riots, because that's what everyone thinks that our people are going to do. So I would say don't do that and just continue to pray.
Go out and vote. Because voting helps in who determines what's gonna happen and stuff like that. And maybe that could have been why they're outraged by the call that happened. But I mean, it starts with you and having the power you have, with voting, just speaking out. You just take action instead of sitting down. That'll help.